Hi, welcome back. It's lovely to have you here. It's a cold day in Bridgetown at the moment, so I'm sitting right underneath the heater. Today I'm going to be sharing some new fabric junk journals. I made a few months ago. I made one or two, and I really enjoyed making them, so I thought I'd make some more. These will be going up on Etsy later on this week, and I hope you like, so have a look. So these are the fabric junk journals, and I'm going to go through each of them and show you what's in each of them. So I've got two white ones, and they look gorgeous, and a black one at the moment. Pardon the background not being ironed. I suddenly realised I was going to be filming white on white, which is a bit of a problem. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So there are 3 buttons on the front. It has got a wraparound closure. And when I did the wraparound closure, I grabbed what I thought was a piece of white fabric, but turns out it's a very subtle pink, which you won't be able to pick up on this video, unfortunately. The cover has a lot of lace on it, and I've left a lot of the threads hanging off because it just looks pretty that way. So there's quite a bit of lace, a lot of cottons, and a lot of different types of lace, and some embroidered fabrics as well. So we're going to open this up. And the other thing is there's a bit of a loop there that you can actually attach a journal charm onto as well. So it has a little pocket on the inside. And a lot of the papers I've used come from my collection. So we've got Cafe au lait in the background here. This little corner square is of the correspondence collection, and there's a few others throughout. So all the paper is tea stained. And I've got some big old dictionary papers. There's some fabric tabs on the edges. There's some old storybook papers that I've collected from a seller who, I think it was My Vintage Supplies, unless it was Paper Addiction, Michelle Mooney in New Zealand. I'm not entirely sure, but some beautiful storybook content there, storybook pages, some more of the fabric tabs on the side. There are a few pockets. This one's made out of tracing paper that has been tea stained as well. This was from My Vintage Supplies. She has some gorgeous paper ephemera. If you're ever in the market, I will leave her link below, her Instagram as well as her Facebook and her Etsy. Big old dictionary paper there. Unfortunately, this bit of ephemera was a bit water stained, but I felt it worked within this book, so that's why I added it. Lovely big bold bit of colourful paper there as a pocket. Music paper. And that's the back of the book. Now this is what makes up the little loop on the side. It's just a piece of silk seam binding. You can remove it if you don't want to keep it there, but it actually works really great as just a little hook for a journal charm, or you could add a bookmark through there as well. So that's the one. I'll show you the other white one next. So we got 3 buttons on there as well, and again the cover is cotton fabrics and some cotton laces and embroidered fabrics. It feels gorgeous, it really does. I love the feel of cotton fabric and silk fabrics because they just feel delicious. And on the inside again we've got Cafe au lait on the front, on the cover, because again this is created using papers and fabrics rather than leathers. We've got a little pocket on the front there made out of the correspondence collection. And again, the papers are tea stained except for the vintage papers. There's a bit of tracing paper in there. And again, we've got the fabric tabs. Another piece of vintage notebook paper. Some dictionary pages. Storybook content. And this is from Forgotten Meadows. I just had a little piece of it left over, so I made it into a pocket right in the middle of the book. Fabric tabs on the side, dictionary papers. There's the other side of that handwritten piece of note paper, vintage ephemera. So there's quite a lot of place to put content. As I said, these are junk journals, so junk journals are great for events or, you know, even just basic journaling. And this is the black one, and I'm going to get rid of the background so that you have a bit of a better idea of what this looks like. So it's black, it's made with a cotton linen, and there's a bit of lace up here, and I've got again some buttons on the closure, which is just a wrap closure. I've got some paper in the little pocket in the front, again tea stained paper, and there's a bit of scrapbook paper in here as well. I just sort of had a bit lying around, so I added that. Some book pages, fabric tabs, some tracing paper with cafe au lait on it. There's a pocket there with cafe au lait paper as well. This little half page, another pocket. And again, most of the fabrics are cotton based. Some more the other side of that tracing paper came out really, really, really lovely. And that's the back. So those are the three fabric junk journals. They will be up on Etsy later on this week, if not on the weekend. As I've already mentioned, those will be available on my Etsy store by the weekend, and they're beautiful products. I'm very, very proud of them. I really enjoy making them as well. So remember, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe, and if you want to get notified of any new videos that come through, just remember to hit the little bell symbol next to subscribe so that you get notified when I put up new content on YouTube. We'll see you in the next video.